According to reports, rapper Lil Durk was attacked earlier this morning in his cell block at LA County Jail. His current condition hasn't been shared with the public, but now he might be moved to a different jail, especially after Kanye West reached out to check on him.
Yeah, man, how you feeling?
And I'm feeling good, just taking a day at a time, just chilling and staying focused for real.
Yeah, I love the time
from a federal prison.
I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
Hey, look, that's all I'm talking about here. The people here, they get their time, and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling them stories, and they be on 20.
Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes before you called me, yeah.
Rumors started spreading online when fans noticed something strange. Quando Rondo and Lil Tim did separate interviews, but both said the exact same thing and dropped them on the same day. Some people saw it as a weird coincidence, while others believe it was done on purpose to keep the feds from investigating them for possibly being involved in a hit on Lil Durk, as Lil Tim said.
No, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him shit like that, cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
As even Quando Rondo would end up saying,
whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out, or whatever, like that. Could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
However, Durk used the situation to his advantage by filing paperwork claiming the jail conditions were unsafe. According to the news, Lil Durk's father confirmed that Durk was released on bond. This was his third time trying, but his lawyers made such a strong offer that the judge couldn't turn it down.
I just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son, for the release for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor, he wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's gonna give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for us, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
It took the judge 4 days to make a decision, but unfortunately Lil Durk was denied bond just for being too rich. The news reported the feds say Lil Durk would have to go completely broke and give up all his property to be granted bond because they fear he could use his money to put bounties on witnesses.
No bond for Lil Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is, under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond on was a couple of factors. There's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Durk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately Durk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal.
A viral tweet started going around claiming that Lil Durk wasn't denied bond just for being rich. The tweet said, "If you think Durk was denied a bond because he's too rich, you don't know the case. Durk's close associate's brother just snitched on the whole crew, and the feds are keeping it quiet to catch Durk's lawyers off guard." The tweet referred to a leaked evidence file that said New body cam footage shows Lil Ted begging to snitch on Durk, and the rest of the Cruthis changes everything. After this came out, Durk's legal team filed for more time on their bond request. This has people asking what exactly did Lil Ted tell the feds? For context, Lil Ted is also known as the brother of DDD Durk's main street enforcer. Ted was picked up by police at a convenience store with a gun in his jeans pocket.
Really? Dude had it. What about that? A man had it with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
At that moment, Ted was taken to the police station. But before he even stepped inside, he had tears running down his face and was already begging the cops, saying, "I swear, I'll tell y'all everything about the murders," hoping it would keep him out of jail, but it was already too late for him.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I swear to God, I tell you, I will tell you, please, I swear, please.
While sitting in the holding cell, Ted was crying hard, clearly desperate to tell the cops everything he knew about the murders just so he could go home.
Wait, hold on, you gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? What you saying, man? We're gonna see what we can do for you, alright? We're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me.
Relax, man. I'm gonna get a bus to prison. Relax.
Give me No, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
With Lil Ted then snitching and giving up information on the way the court system works is everything is based on last names. DD being Ted's older brother, they share the same last name, meaning when there was news of someone snitching, the family's last name, everyone believed that it was D, which is when Bizou had to hop on IG Live to clear up the situation.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all come on funny a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. On my kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
However, then the cousin of DD and Ted would also be dragged into it when many believed that Vonya was snitching against Durk as well, which then had to be cleared up by DJ Academics.
When you see Flacco post something, you almost gotta be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out that his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy. This is why we have streams like this. This is, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, maybe jumped maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times these days the headline is way better than the story.
While Quando and Lil Tim were allegedly trying to get Durk hurt in jail, Durk was reportedly sending his own messages from the outside, and that's part of the reason he was denied bail, to understand the violence linked to Durk while he's been locked up. You need to know that his close friend Glee died last night in Chicago. After that, a viral comment popped up saying, "Has anyone heard from Jam since he snitched on Durk?" Several F gang members have been dying lately, but quietly. Jam has been missing for months, leading many to believe he might be dead too, especially after he was exposed for snitching on DJ Vlad's show.
There's a guy named OTF Jam.
That was wired.
Very ironic name.
Jam
now
got
he
him
put
in
everyone in a jam.
Did 12 years.
12
got
years.
out, interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
This. Made mention that ain't no smut on his name. He ain't never been a rat. Caught a gun case, but eventually he flipped.
Not long after the story made headlines, the news reported OTF Jam was found by F members hiding out in a house outside of Atlanta. Sources say Jam was punished for snitching on OTF leader Lil Durk, along with a photo of a crime scene outside that Atlanta home. Since that moment, no one has heard from Jam. That's likely because of the major evidence he gave to police, which included over 230 gigabytes of digital files like audio recordings, video footage, and 20,000 pages of reports being processed for discovery. According to court documents, the feds believe Durk paid to have two people targeted. First was Stephen Mack, who allegedly killed Durk's brother D-Fang. Second was Jam's baby mom, who sadly passed away after Durk reportedly found out Jam wore a wire around him. The feds believe Jam holds the key to putting Durk behind bars for all three crimes. Police records even mention an Instagram live where Durk appeared to realize Jam was wearing a wire, and that's when he allegedly sought revenge by targeting Jam's baby mom.
Oh, hey, check on your man. I heard you got his head. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I don't have a dare. Architect. I'm having a dare. Schools has no time.
As the feds did a thorough research investigation on Durk as months before he was arrested, he already knew Jam was acting strange, as he would randomly say in an interview.
See shit from a mile away. I don't think people realize that. I can have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
He would continue this, further saying that he doesn't even allow his friends to know where he lives anymore.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the you gotta watch.
Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, you go too. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
As during the police investigation, they also found this one Instagram live, gifted $50,000 to Jam during this live for holding it down in jail. But paid close attention to those in the background of the IG live.
You know what's name, but steady crying, huh? He's steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get the milk so big mama get the chicken, bro.
See that?
Feed
for my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just not what I want to do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof,
bro got out what?
You know that
how many you did it all?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah, that's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
Now, the feds found out those in the background of that IG live were also the same people that were jewelry shopping with. King Von making it clear that they were all very close friends and they were Von street security.
Solitary stone.
We just looked at him, man.
Let's go over there.
What up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
Due to all of this, they are now pinning 2 more M cases against Durk, as they were able to show the judge this Instagram story reading for Thang. This was posted 30 minutes after Svan Mack passed away. Then the following day, Durk was on IG Live laughing.
You can't see other shit, boy. What? Tweaking my folks. Hey, somebody always said, slap con. Somebody always said, slap con.
While everything looks grim for Lil Durk, there is still one last chance of him being released from jail, and let me explain. The prosecutors have been tearing down their own evidence against. This will help him win the case, as even explained by his lawyer.
The allegation they backed away from, which is huge. It shows the weakening of the case. Previously, the prosecution had alleged that Durk paid the bounty for the through one of his co-defendants, and they named the co-defendant. Now they've backed off that allegation. They're not actually saying that Durk paid the bounty through the co-defendant or anyone else. And the fact that they're not saying that suggests that previously they thought they were going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this guy, and now they know we're not going to be able to prove that he paid the bounty through this.
As you mentioned, the case is getting weaker for the prosecutors who can't use Durk's lyrics anymore, as Durk's lawyer would then call the charges an absolute joke. The only evidence they had was lyric evidence, and now they're not even using it.
The case is as follows. So there was an indictment that did not name him, right? It named others, and then there was an unindicted person. And then 3 weeks later, that indictment was what's called the first superseding indictment, and it does name him. The indictment was identical, except the unnamed person now became Durk Banks. And this is the really important part, Act. The second indictment, what's called the first superseding indictment, only had one new fact. It had one new fact, and that was it alleged that there was a video by Durk that celebrated and monetized this.
Due to all of this, Durk's lawyer would then flat out say they want to go the distance. As academics would ask if Durk would entertain a plea deal, Drew says, no, we're going all the way.
Well, you know, likelihood of a plea. I think a lot of people have seen, like, this seems like it's a do or die thing. This is kind of like it's going to be like a 1 or 0 type of situation. You're either are or you're not. Is Durk, from your understanding, or you as a lawyer right now, as his criminal attorney, are you open to possible conversations about plea deals? Are you thinking, no, we're going all the way? Would you entertain it, just entertain it, because that's your job to listen to it and maybe present it to Durk, or that's just off the table?
It's a conspiracy commitment case. It's an all or nothing case, and he did not participate in a conspiracy to commit. And so there is no alternative. It's a life sentence, potential life sentence. So this case is going to go to 12 people.
They're going all the way for one specific reason. Durk's lawyers are keeping this in their back pocket to just win the case, explaining that all Durk does online and in music is express his First Amendment right.
It's a First Amendment argument here, right? That this violates the First Amendment. Can you talk about that?
Right, for sure. I mean, I'm expressing myself. I can say the things that I want to say in a rap record or any kind of record. And you could go back and there's country records, and there are pop records, and there are R&B records that talk about all kinds of things. It's just that there's this notion that with hip hop, quote, glorifying violence, that suddenly now we're going to use these things to prosecute them. But does that mean that the free speech, First Amendment, has gone away? No, absolutely not. He can absolutely rap about what he wants to rap about, and that doesn't mean just because the story is